stuff like that. Nuanced. It's hard to tell. So, you guys continue on your way, unless you guys want to bring up anything on the apparently 7-mile walk. Actually, it might have been more than 7 miles because you were looking like this. 8.5-mile walk.
Which one of you did it?
He says, "Look at the magic people," which is everyone but him. Don't look at me. I would never.
Insight.
Roll insight.
Oh.
Do I have to like roll deception?
Well, you believe Abigail. I really think Abigail does. Abigail even have? Oh, she does. Okay, she does have precipitation.
Why do you have disadvantage or advantage?
No.
I should say.
He has advantage because Rune.
Look at Abigail. Point. Maybe. Raise.
She rolls her eyes.
not.
She looks
And
at
we're left with you two.
the final suspects. Yes, which one of you did it?
Looks at
What are we
Fia.
talking about? Sorry.
The scent of alcohol.
Oh, I plead not guilty.
Yeah,
I
anyone
would-
will plead not guilty.
I imagine most people in criminal trials would plead not guilty.
Well, yes, but I am not. No, I'm blaming Rose on this one.
You blamed me on the last one! And I didn't even
Well,
do
rather-
it! Cork took the
Say
bench
you didn't
sheets!
do it.
It was a rather blunt alcohol scent, but you both are. She has a smirk. Blunt drinkers. So it is hard to
Feel
determine.
that-
It wasn't me. I swear, it was not me. I do not think that fast at this time of night after that much running.
I did that much running and also died. You think I can really pull that
Exactly
out
what
real
you
fast?
would want us to think.
Yes,
both
you
of
you.
say that and say you didn't do it. Interesting.
Like I said, my suspicion is on the tiefling. Maybe sneaky.
I am not sneaky. At all. Have you seen me? Have you look at this armor and I just shake the armor a little bit? Like this is loud as fuck.
With a passive perception of 19.
What did he roll on the sleight of hand? 18? Yeah, you know who did it. Can Ruhan do
Fuck
you
me
me
up.
Arcana?
Oh my god, we're doing so much shit. I should have just owned it.
No, that doesn't relate to you, although it is a good.
That's a good ass.
Ooh, shit, baby!
Big
In
19.
face!
I think
Yeah, holy shit.
I think I'm.
Holy hell, that's a 19. Damn, that's some good shit. That's some good shit. That's some good shit.
I think my plea is going to be accepted.
The governor will call right before the execution. No, the mask, the Oni mask, is still whispering to you in Giant.
Oh yeah.
It's not only Baba's voice; it has its own voice. Or I say voice. It's not really. It's a voice in the same way Microsoft Sam is a voice. It says stuff. It doesn't mean it really is a person or anything. It just does stuff.
It is time for you to put me on, Ruhan.
That's horrifying. That is horrifying.
Surprisingly good.
Oh.
The key to that is to talk with your while you're breathing inwards.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I was
Yeah,
ready for that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my God, holy shit.
That was-
I'm sorry,
that was good.
buddy.
Could have-
I'm sorry, Tango. I woke up Tango.
You hit him up with some Microsoft Sam and he's like, alright boy, let's go.
Have you make a Stephen Hawking character?
Alright, Biastro, take an inspiration. That was good. But
Hell yeah!
no, it is true. Okay, it doesn't actually have the Microsoft Sam voice, but it is.
2 seconds. I'm just rung my doorbell. 2 minutes.
Yeah. can it
At
have the
that time
Microsoft
of
Sam
night?
voice?
Maybe don't answer that.
I hope they have like a.
I mean,
People.
they probably have peoples, right? Well, while she's gone, I will continue because it's not like
She gets her claymore out.
yeah, the mask is still whispering to you in that sort of insidious, again, like Jack of Blades style, like where am I?
Different.
It's been doing that the whole time, but but it's sort of louder now that you're in a quieter environment and are in as frantic a situation.
Gotcha.
So before you start
Before,
tuning it out because there's so much shit happening. Now it's calm. Your environment.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi. You didn't get murdered.
Shoot him.
It was only Baba's voice before, right?
Before it was only Baba's voice, yes.
Now it's not.
Now it's not. There's a lot more emotion when Oni Baba told you to put it on. This one is, it has that sort of creepy, if it has some emotion, creepy as a feeling, but, did you just get like a fucking bomb delivered to you? Just wondering.
I don't know. It was for the women downstairs, and we're just like, what? No, I'm not. waiting.
Yeah, just leave it for her then.
That's
Fuck.
sus as fuck. Yeah, I was like, no, go away.
Yeah.
I don't
But
know
no, she
about
answered the
that.
door. She came outside, but I was like, no.
Piss off. So yeah, the mask is still whispering to you.
Hey, Abigail. Mo, maybe actually Ver.
What's up?
My knowledge in enchanting is somewhat limited. I don't know all the ways of the lowlanders, but the mask is still talking.
Lowlanders.
Wait, the mask is talking? Also
There could be
Yes.
trace of the bad man's little friends inside the thing.
What is the
There we
Batman?
go.
Mhm.
Wait, still talking?
Well, before it had Oni Baba's voice. Now it just
A conduit
has
of a power.
more
perhaps?
general evil.
Cool.
That's
Varric looks to
Painfully
Abigail to
obvious.
answer that sort of question. Before it was likely some conduit for Oni Baba. I don't know. I imagine it might still be a conduit now, but it's different now. You said.
Yes, the voice is not hers. I would recognize that miserable wretch's voice anywhere.
What's it?
Hmm.
What's it saying?
Mostly put me on.
that's
Oh.
The tiefling did it.
what the why would the mask be saying the
Told ya.
tiefling did it?
A very
It's actually
observant
inaccurate.
mask.
I like this mask.
Rohan, can Reyes have a look at this thing?
Yes, you're not possessed, are you?
No.
Inside check.
just gotta check. You're legally
Just-
obliged to tell me if you're
Oh,
possessed
Yeah,
or not.
you have to. Those are the rules. I read that.
Oh,
somewhere.
that 20 though.
Okay, he's actually probably not possessed. He's fine.
He's possessed.
Okay, yeah, I had him.
He's got weird
Okay,
shit
yeah,
going on, but
that's-
not like, oh, there's a devil inside me thing. Well, ghost inside me.
I'm gonna.
There's
sniff
spirits
the
around
mask.
him.
Spirits abound, enemies
It
abound.
smells of damp wood, smoldering coals, dried blood.
I mentioned these smells as I sense them.
Sounds accurate.
What do I make of this mask? Do I get the serious Batman vibes, or is this different?
Serious Batman vibes, no. You do get bad juju off it.
There's burning
um,
coals, damp wood, and one other thing. Something about blood.
Smoldering coals
Smoldering coals.
Okay.
and dried blood.
Right.
It is bad. There's no question about that. It is bad, but it doesn't seem powerfully bad, if that makes sense. Like, it's not like when you fought the Oni Overseer who wore a similar mask, when you saw the other horsemen who fun enough, they didn't have masks. But like they did give off a similar feel of this powerful, oppressive, evil energy.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't in that sort of league. It's still bad, but not powerfully bad.
If you ask Reyes, him say this no longer like them say conduit. But this thing is bad, Jojo. This thing his own evil. It own evil. Best be careful, yeah?
And as far as lasting ramifications, what are we thinking?
Yep. You better not.
But for safekeeping, I'd leave it in the bag of holding,
Can it fit?
so as to not give it literal eyes to watch through if it does do that.
Mm-hmm.
But whether or not it still is or isn't a conduit, I'm not entirely sure. It depends on how it connects to the realm we were just in, the realm that doesn't exist anymore.
Could it be that's connecting to like the overall network that Onibaba is working with?
Potentially.
If Reyes be bold and make a little guesswork, him say this thing probably feed off your own evils. Make the bad things about you, the flaws, come out big time. Don't know if that is true, but that is the feeling I get. Also, it totally was the tiefling Ray saw.
Well, good to see we're in concurrence on that.
Look, our go-to plan was to pretend that he was drunk. I didn't think that through that much that it was your drinking friend. I'm sorry. I panicked.
And you would throw me under the bus.
You
Rose.
literally threw me under the bus.
I
Well, not
am
literally, but you know what I mean.
disgusted.
I mean, is it really throwing you under the bus if you actually did do it? Isn't that...
I didn't do it last time I took the bullet.
Wouldn't that be just simply singling out the suspect?
So I had just a two-step failure right there.
Oh,
Not only did I disconnect from the Wi-Fi from the store I was in, but my speaker
Carter?
or my headset unplugged.
Ew.
Did everyone hear you?
no.
Yeah, we're all good now.
Whoops.
I think so. Hello.
So anyways, he'd be like, so like not even like once we could use it, maybe in a pinch. Like,
Reyes was going to say things to everybody later. But this... Let him say so. Him see that you have pain and it not be in your arm. This thing, it bad. Points at the arm. That bad. You decide for yourself what you think about this.
understandable. Perhaps we should leave it with Darren.
Darren can likely figure out its implications.
Mhm.
But if you want to keep it amongst us, I'm not trained in identification of magical properties, but she looks at Varric. He is. Not at the moment, but yeah. Got rid of the
Well,
kid.
we could always take a look at it ourselves and then hand it over to Darren.
Right. I will leave it up to your instruction.
Let's leave it in the bag for now.
Yeah. So to have
Yeah,
evil
again,
whispers
Bear.
haunting him.
Varric does not have identified for Varric today, so...
Yeah.
Understandably so, nothing really to identify in the fucking forest.
Can it
But,
fit
yeah.
in the bag, or is it like too big?
It can fit in the bag. The bag has a 10-foot diameter.
Really? Okay, I thought it was smaller than that. My brain was saying like
Or
two.
not 10 foot. Not 10 foot. It was like 8 foot or something. We looked into this on Thursday. Let me double
Yeah.
check.
About 2
Or
feet.
the 5. Is it? Am I drunk? Am I high?
A little bit.
Can I see the
I
colors of
think-
the wind?
I think
Oh,
it
shit.
said roughly 2 feet, or around 2 feet, or about 2 feet, something.
Roughly 2 feet in diameter.
Roughly, that's the word.
I mean, if we
Where'd I get
boil
10?
it.
You're
I was
right.
probably thinking of the weight. It weighs like 15 pounds. That's what it was. But yeah, it could fit in the bag. Roughly 2 feet in diameter. It will fit in the bag.
Shove.
That might be because I offered y'all the
Oh, the sack.
large holding, which was
Oh
10 feet
yeah,
diameter.
yeah. That's when
From a definitely
body
not
bag of
cursed artifact
holding.
seller.
the body bag of holding, which totally wasn't cursed. Just kidding. It probably was a bag of devouring. But anyways,
It would have been not as bad as
I
the
didn't get
friggin'
scammed.
shield.
I didn't get scammed into getting it because I'm not stupid enough to buy random goods from a sketchy pirate goblin.
All sales are fun
Don't
on
know.
my ass.
All sales are final. Gone fishing. Get back whenever. So yeah. Oh, you are lagging.
How am I?
Lag.
A little bit.
Not anymore. Literally as soon as I say it, now you're fine. Okay. Whatever.
You
But,
anti-willed it into existence.
But yeah, so you guys put the big Oni mask into the bag of holding.
I will get that right away.
And continue on your way to the Gravekeeper's Chalet. The Chalet. The Gravekeeper's Chalet is connected to the Grave Quarters themselves, although they are divided by way of a large, about a foot thick stone wall. So in this area here, this division. But other than that, the Gravekeeper's Chalet has similar perimeter style as the rest of the Grave Quarters itself, which is to say about a 2 foot tall stone foundation, out of which spikes out, this black iron pike sort of fencing, and with similar iron gates. Chalet is no different.
Is there any like
You guys step through. What's up?
Is there any like holy symbol? Wow, symbols. Is there any like holy symbols?
There is a
Wow, why was that
there
so
is
hard?
a recurring holy symbol to Goddess of Philosaur.
Okay. Just curious.
She is the god of death.
Yeah.
So.
I figured there'd be
But
like shit to protect it
In
from,
the
like,
temple, in the quarters themselves, you do see some others crop up here and there, household or patron deities that the person held close beliefs of. But as a whole, for the domain of death, it is Goddess of Philosaur. So, yeah. So you guys enter into the Gravekeeper's Chalet. The place is well maintained, although there are some spots here and there which have some, I guess you call purposeful overgrowth, which I guess is an overgrowth at that point if they want it, but whatever.
Before we step inside, would Varric have explained the pantheon, as it were?
I think he would give you a rundown as to which god, like what portfolios each of them hold and stuff like that.
Right. So what I think Race would do is that he would, before stepping in, just quickly taking out one of the bluegrass cigars.
Oh.
It's his stand-in for incense right now. And he would light it. And he would sort of line the doorway with smoke. And he would just blow a puff of smoke through the doorway. And he would say, Reyes enters the house of a Philosaur. Him come here to show respect. Him sense a big power in this house. Takes the
Well, at least you're polite,
cigar
I
in his
suppose.
mouth. Inhales, and you see as he does, the cigar just suddenly goes all the way to the very finger, and then disintegrates into a little, this huge,
Ashes.
yes,
I mean, I would be
and this
surprised if it
huge
wasn't a dragon.
cloud of smoke through his nose.
When
Mhm.
you say you came here to pay respect, your ancestor says it too. Respect. Sort of like, I don't know, got friends on the other side sort of stuff.
He's got friends on the other side.
Exactly that. Awfully ceremonial.
It be the house of the dead.
Respectful.
It
at
be a
least.
house of Loa.
Mm.
It appropriate.
Well, hopefully the spirits don't linger around here.
There always be spirit around Reyes.
Takes like half a step away from Ray's.
No, not these ones. Come on. The chalet itself is exactly that. It is the chalet. Okay, it is called the Gravekeeper Chalet, but it has one central large building, the chalet itself, and then a surrounding series of huts, hovels, cottages. I say warehouses, that's not really morgues, etc., stuff like that. But the Gravekeeper themselves stay in the central chalet, and that is where you guys go
What time
to go
was
find
it
someone
again?
to help. It's like, let's see, what month is it? It's like, let's see, it's a month of harvest, so 7 o'clock.
I'm guessing it's probably dark out then.
It's dark.
Okay.
It's not evening. It is evening in the dark sense, not evening as a sunset. So, you guys go up to the central chalet, going up a small set of stairs, small flight of stairs, stepping onto the, I guess you call it the porch or the patio of the chalet itself, where a large number of different icons, symbols. Some are religious, others are a bit more sentimental, and stuff like that are dangling, almost like this sort of like chimes, I guess, chimes or dream catchers and stuff like that. That sort of just dangle across the patio space itself. The interior of the place is about half lit. Not the entire building doesn't have lights or torches or lanterns or whatever going. Not all of it, but about half of it. You guys go up to it. Varric takes point and then uses the doors. I'm gonna say the word. Anyone fucking laughs, I'll give you a de-inspiration. I don't know what that entails yet, but I've made enough threats with it as of late. I probably should start thinking of a de-inspiration ruling. He used the knockers on the door.
Oh, I see.
That's good. Tango. I'm sorry, Tango.
I've done a -6 for people making 4 puns in a row.
So
Wow.
I'm guessing that was made for
That's even worse than a
Harmony.
disadvantage. I'm sorry, Tango.
So bad.
I scared Tango when I knocked. Sorry,
Like a
buddy.
-6 for like one roll or until the end of the session.
For every pun that
I'm going to call this an invisible moment.
Why am I suddenly unlucky? Because you're not funny and the gods don't like you.
the god of tragedy smiles upon you. Yeah.
It's that meme in Lord of the Rings where they're all putting their swords in.
Oh yeah.
All the gods hating puns.
So, Varric knocks on the double set doors. You guys can see some flickering by a nearby window just a few feet off to the side, to the right of where the main central door is. Some flickering of movement. Hear the light steps of movement on the other side before the door opens up. No locks get undone, it just opens up. Inside, you guys see a answering the door, rather. It's not like you see him like 5 feet down the hallway or something like that. That'd be pretty cool, though. You guys see a leather-hooded man. Yes. Varric just steps to the side and gestures at Malorian's gone form. The individual looks... It's hard to tell his expression. The leather mask, cloak, cowl. It's a cowl, I guess, at that point. Sort of covering his visage. But they're very focused. In particular upon Ruhan and upon Reyes. But he does scan across all of you. So his gaze focuses upon Ruhan and Reyes. But it does linger upon you, Rose. Come in. And he just opens the door widely. And gestures for you all to enter.
I enter.
With a mild bit of hesitation, also enter.
So following behind.
Did he just pick? Did he just pick everyone with R in their name?
By coincidence, yes.
Oh, I'm not part of the R Club. Wah.
Please don't join
By
the R Club. We have
coincidence,
too many
yes.
names.
Technically, my name starts with an H, I'll have you know.
Yeah.
But you present yourself with
His
the name that
nickname
starts
begins with
R.
R. But yeah, so you guys enter inside, and he closes the door behind you. No locks. There's actually no locks on it. And goes past all of you. Follow me. And he walks to a it's a double set of stairs in the sense that there's two sets